This temple is not visited as much as it should be, and that's partly because it's a bit out the way. The Temple of SETI I in Abydos is around a 2.5 to 3 hour drive north of Luxor, so many tourists are put off by visiting there. But they are missing out, and I highly recommend you put this place on your list of places to visit. The Temple of SETI I is a 19th dynasty temple and a location of some famous items, such as the misunderstood hieroglyphs of the helicopter, the tank and the plane. But that's one for another video. The temple itself was constructed by SETI I, however, he didn't live to see the end of the construction, and it was later his son Ramses II, known as Ramses the Great, who actually completed this temple for his father. But Ramses being Ramses, he loved to add bits of himself in that temple. The temple itself is still quite well preserved in terms of the colours and the paints, which is quite unusual for ancient Egyptian temples to still be this well preserved, and it really gives you a very good feel for how it would have looked like originally. You'll see many depictions around the temple of SETI I teaching his son, Ramses II, kingship. And of course the location of this temple itself in Abydos was extremely significant to the ancient Egyptians, Abydos being the place that was believed that Osiris himself was buried, and the early dynastic kings. It will take you approximately 1 hour to explore this temple, as it is quite large and there are other parts to it. On your way to the rear of the temple, you will see this amazing king's list. There is a depiction of SETI I teaching and educating his son, Ramses II, about all the past kings of Egypt. Now, of course, we know that the king's lists, or the official king's lists, like the ones we see here on this wall, are not actually complete, as some kings were deleted from history. But nonetheless, it gives us a very good idea as to the path of ancient Egyptian history. Once you walk beyond this list, you will find perhaps one of ancient Egypt's most mysterious structures, which I've actually spoken about in another video, known as the Osirian. To look at the Osirian from above, it is included in the price of the SETI I temple. As I mentioned in my last video about this place, if you want to go down there, it's going to cost you around $800. I have added a link to my previous video about the Osirian at the bottom of this video, so do check it out.